He can be hurt. He has gone down. And let's see whether he can take the power of Colmenares. The man they call El Terrible. Picking up from the legendary Eric Morales. Marcial has to get inside that long reach of Colmenares to be able to make some kind of effect.
Almost managed it there, just stepped onto the inside, but couldn't quite find the home for the left hand. That jab was pretty effective from Colmenares, but Marcial's just closed the gap the last few seconds.
Marcial connecting with the left hand. He's got to put pressure. That jab of Colmenares is going to be there to wave him off. Colmenares connecting with the left hand, and here's Marcial opening up.
He's closing in the gap.
Colmenares just has to keep on punching. Otherwise, he's going to leave himself wide open for Marcial to attack. That's exactly what Marcial wants to do.
Stop. Round one in the book.
Distance, as you said, towards the end there, and managed to get that left hand away.
Power Punch of the Round is brought to you by the Philippine Sports Commission.
And when he's on the inside, Colmenares, he looks like he stands up quite straight and that chin comes up in the air a bit. So if Marcial can get to that closer range, he'll have a target to aim for.
And then the head will open up as a target for Eumir. Colmenares shooting that left jab and then following it up with the right. Marcial needs to put pressure. He can't fight him from a distance. He's not going to be able to reach Colmenares.
But Eumir feels like he's got the range down pat.
He's got to take a step closer.
He did it very, very well there because the feet were quick. The jab was a little bit slow from Colmenares, and he was on him straight away, and he looks dangerous when he gets onto the inside there.
Blood is streaming down from that cut near the left eye of Colmenares.
And just there, that's where he stands up a bit tall, Colmenares. He throws that left hand and the weight goes into his heels and the chin comes up in the air a little bit. If he can get nice and tight, Marcial, then he can do some damage here. Colmenares has got to keep jabbing. He's allowed Marcial to get the fight at mid-range now, and he's going to catch left hands like that. If he does that, he's got to get it back on the outside and try and shoot that jab.
Marcial is aware that the opening is going to come after Colmenares throws that right hand. After he throws that right hand, then he's open for a counter from the left hand of Marcial. And here comes Marcial.
Eumir is finding his target here.
So he's certainly closed the gap. He's moving closer and closer to his target, and he's finding the range.
That's exactly it. You've hit the nail on the head. He's found the range perfectly now, and he's locking on. And Colmenares, it's just got to take his feet out and just keep throwing that lead left hand. If he trades with him on the inside here, it's going to be great for us to watch. But I don't think long-term it's going to be great for him. That cut's opened up a bit wider, I think, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. And again, he's really not going to his jab, talking about Colmenares.
Well, Marcial is goading him to go toe-to-toe. That's exactly what Marcial wants him to do.
And he's obliging, which is making for a really, really good fight to watch. Colmenares just swinging that right hand. Good finish to the round as he just sticks his tongue out.
The perfect antidote. That's what he wants.
I don't think that's a good plan for Colmenares. I really don't, but you can see that he's game, can't you? You can see that he fancies it. He's got plenty of fighting spirit, but ultimately he's playing Marcial's game there.
Well, Marcial is also doing a good job of moving around Colmenares, just to move away from that very pesky left jab. He's got to move away from that jab, over to the right hand.
He's got to keep throwing that jab with some authority, Colmenares. That's the key here for him, because Marcial's just waiting for him to neglect it a bit or forget about it almost, and he'll be straight on him.
You can see Eumir just biding his time.
Well, Colmenares has that right hand cocked. He's waiting for Marcial to make his move. Once he comes closer, you know what Colmenares is going to try to do. He's going to throw that right hand.
Nice change of levels there from Marcial.
Left hand coming in here for Marcial through the defense.
Nice connection there by Eumir. Colmenares is trying to back up, but finally cleared his head.
It's a good response from Colmenares, because that was a solid left hand, and he just finds himself on the end of another combination here. He wants to mix it up on the inside, and he's having some success. That's a really good right from him.
A flurry of punches here coming from Colmenares.
Ooh, Marcial got tagged to the right.
Marcial holding on.
Gets tagged once again.
Marcial
And
is going
Eumir's in
down.
trouble.
That's what I was saying earlier, that Marcial is vulnerable. He can go down. He has gone down. And now a knockdown has been scored by Colmenares.
And it was that first right hand that was the problem, because you could see him try and hold on to Colmenares and just ride it out, but then he just shrugged him off and hit him again, and the accumulation of blows just sent him down. So he just needs to try and get through this, Marcial.
Well, he just might survive this round to clear the cobwebs.
And I think that was a strong statement made by Colmenares. He's not going to go away. He's got power. He can match the power of Marcial, and he has scored the first knockdown. Take a look at what happened here. He got smacked by the right hand, and that buzzed him.
Box.
He just got a bit careless on the inside there, basically. It's not really the kind of punch that he should have been letting through, and it caused him some big problems. You can see the confidence of Colmenares now is really, really strong.
Now he's going for the kill, Colmenares is. And he's got Marcial fighting on the defensive. Marcial is not throwing. Now he throws.
But Colmenares has got to be worried about also punching.
I can't live without this portable.
Colmenares. The fans are up on their feet.
Solid left. Marcial coming up strong here.
This is what the fans came out to watch.
He's got to be careful though. Those are good, solid shots that he's landed, but Colmenares took those well. You can see a couple of them just vibrate all the way down to his boots, but he didn't really give too much ground.
Marcial holding on. Let's see how much more he can give. But Colmenares continues to be on the attack.
Good movement defensively there shown by Colmenares as he goes back on the attack.
Colmenares is deadly with either hand. Colmenares connected with the right. Marcial also connected.
Marcial trying to pour it on. The crowd on their feet.
This is the hell of a round this so far. We've still got a minute remaining in it. They both put an awful lot into this. Colmenares came out brimming with confidence, looking to try and ram home the advantage. Marcial's felt the need to really make a reply.
And we've still got the prospect of 6 more rounds.
Colmenares showing tremendous ability to take a punch. As we said, he's never been knocked out in his career. He's lost twice, both on close decisions. Here comes Marcial. He's teeing off.
Crowd loving it. Colmenares fighting right back.
He just looked for a few seconds there, Colmenares, as though he might be about to unravel slightly, but he's just holding his feet and letting his hands go. What a fantastic 3 minutes it has been. Absolutely sensational stuff.
This is definitely the best round of the evening.
Neither fighter backed down. That was
the corner there. I'm just trying to get a look at Colmenares as we watch these replays.
Count of the round brought to you by the Philippine Sports Commission.
Colmenares took some hard shots from Marcial. Never was in danger of going down, however. Big left, and then the right. Another left hand coming from Marcial.
They were going toe-to-toe.
Oh, unbelievable exchanges. Those are bombs being detonated inside that ring. And the cornerman of Eumir Marcial, Jimenez, giving instructions to Eumir Marcial. Keep his poise, keep his composure, and show that strength.
And this is a really close fight through 4 rounds. It's for the WBC International Middleweight title, a vacant title, so we'll get open scoring, won't we? We'll get the judges' scores for the first 4 rounds in probably about a round's time.
Correct, at the end of the 5th.
They'll be tight, won't they? You'd imagine, anyway.
I would think so.
Actually to slow down a little bit here at the beginning of the 5th. But no doubt both these fighters gave it their all.
4 rounds. Blue corner from Judge A, 38-37. Judges B and C for the red corner, 38-37.
Well, there you heard it. Marcial with a slight advantage on 2 of the 3 judges. And he's pouring it on. At the very least, he wants to widen the gap score-wise. Colmenares made of stern stuff.
He absolutely is. This is a savage, savage onslaught from Marcial, but Colmenares has taken these well so far, but we're just past the halfway stage in round 5.
Marcial needs to be careful that he doesn't punch himself out. But he's going for the knockout right here.
Colmenares in trouble.
He's not fighting back.
If he can just take a little breath and go again here, Marcial, that left hand just crashes through. Colmenares somehow managing to stay upright here. He's got a real chin on him. This is such a good fight.
There's Marcial continuing to pour it on. Very little reaction or retaliation on the part of Colmenares. That cut has opened up badly.
His eyes look a little glazed, though. Talking about Colmenares.
Marcial needs one more big push. And he cannot allow Colmenares to regroup. Colmenares is beginning to regain his strength.
Those eyes are clear now for Colmenares.
Oh,
And he comes up with a nice big right. Another right. And Marcial seems to be in trouble. What a round.
These last two rounds have been absolutely incredible action. They really have. And this will be a Marcial round, but he got caught towards the end there. Colmenares, who looked dead on his feet, didn't he? Just somehow got through.
Round number 6. The fans loving every single round of this one. And we've still got the main event to come.
Colmenares might have regained his composure. Marcial connecting. Marcial's not throwing as much as he did in the previous round.
I think now he's trying to pace himself just a little bit.
He certainly is. Might have punched himself out in the previous round. He threw everything he had, and Colmenares never went down. And Colmenares is also coasting. Big shot landed by Marcial. Colmenares' hands are down.
That is a big right hand. It rocked Colmenares. There's a left.
Colmenares is shaken up.
And this is really good for Marcial because he didn't come out all guns blazing. As you said, he put a lot into that previous round, but he's being circumspect, but still very aggressive, picking his punches really well. And Colmenares ate an awful lot of leather in that previous 2 rounds, and it's going to have had an effect.
And now Marcial going to the body, being real methodical about this one.
Colmenares appears to be losing steam at this stage. He's taking a lot of punishment. Both fighters are resting. They're both tired. It's going to come down to who wants it more, who will have more gas in the tank down the stretch.
Glancing left. Another glancing left.
This is a coasting round here for Colmenares. He's letting this round go by, hoping that he can regain his strength in the next round. And for Marcial, it's an opportunity for him to keep striking.
I think he's doing the right thing here, though, Marcial, because he's winning this round without going crazy, without putting an enormous amount into it. And I know that it's easy to feel like he should just try and ram the advantage home. The body shot there has hurt him.
It clearly hurt Colmenares. He almost went down.
But he doubled up.
But he just might survive this round.
Another body shot might do the trick. And the bell has saved Colmenares. What a comeback round here for Marcial.
This is brought to you by the Smart Araneta Coliseum.
And there's that left hand into the pit of the stomach, and I thought he might go down to a knee there. He's full of heart, Colmenares. He's got plenty of ability as well, but this is getting hard now because he's being chipped away at. That was a good round for Marcial, but he didn't go mad. He didn't throw the kitchen sink at him, but he still did some damage, and he was appointed by a decent enough margin on 2 of them, but he's just got to keep the hammer down here, keep the pressure on.
Let's see what Colmenares does here in this round. He didn't start the round smiling this time. There was a worried look on his face. Both fighters again taking their time, not rushing things. Marcial coming a little bit closer here. always in the back of his mind to narrow that gap between him and Colmenares. Colmenares is hardly throwing, by the way. He's looking to just defend himself.
Big overhand right from Marcial.
This is the first 10-rounder for Marcial, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And that's always worth thinking about, but you have to plot your way through it, and this is a tough fight, but he's in there with somebody who's come with ambition, who can punch a bit, certainly, as he's showing us again here, and you will be a bit worried about your gas tank. You don't want to blow it too early in the piece. I'm sure that's on his mind and just causing him to take his foot off the gas at times. He'll want to be able to finish strong. But having said that, when you get the opportunity to take somebody out, you need to try and do it, and these are all the things that come with experience, aren't they? I think he did go for it a couple of times, probably felt it wasn't quite there.
Marcial being urged to continue to attack the body. Colmenares is beginning to throw punches once more.
And he's hitting its target. Marcial now in trouble.
Marcial almost going down. He looks very, very tired. And so does Colmenares.
What a great back and forth.
This is a war of attrition.
Solid left hand there from Marcial, who I think has picked up a bit of damage to that right eye. This is just terrific stuff. Colmenares, you have to tip your hat to him because he's been up against it for the last few rounds, but look at him go.
He comes up with a flurry of his own there.
His arms feel like they're made of lead, and that's Colmenares. But he's willing himself to give it that one last ounce of strength to get back in the game.
Clearly one of the best fights in the year. Colmenares trying to steal this round with a late flurry. In one heck of a battle. As we enter round number 8.
Marcial, he's probably thinking what Pacquiao would be doing, you know, at this stage.
And I think at the same time, you have to be able to think you might have to go the full route of 10 rounds.
I think he has to have that in his mind now, that's most likely what's going to happen, because he's hit Colmenares with some very, very solid shots, and every now and again he's come a little bit loose, but always managed to get himself back together, and he's still very dangerous himself. So he's got to stay as tight and as compact as he can, look after himself in there, but go out and win these rounds. What a good card we've had though tonight. These fights have been very well matched, really good action all the way through, and this has been the best of the lot.
As we've often said, this is going to be a triumph of the human spirit. Senator Manny Pacquiao is watching at ringside. Eumir Marcial doing everything he can to will himself to win this fight. On his birthday at that, on his 30th birthday.
You can't even say that these two are running on fumes at this stage.
One big push. And that's what the fans are hoping. That Eumir Marcial will give it that last big effort to bring down Colmenares.
I think they're gonna cut some of that loose tape.
And just look at him go back to the corner there, Colmenares. He's staggering almost. He is absolutely done. He's got nothing left at all, but what he has got left is just the pure heart and desire and grit and determination to get through this. It's fantastic to watch, it really is. And he's having a pretty good round here too.
But this is a good rest for him.
A Good rest for both of them, in fact. Who's going to pick up their second win?
Big shot here by Colmenares, but he's missing. Colmenares coming out of that rest period, smoking.
Marcial took that right hand well, but those are not the kinds of punches you want to be shipping at this stage of a fight. Another one there gets through.
That defense of Marcial looking very porous at this stage as he's getting smacked by Colmenares.
And Colmenares is scoring a whole lot here.
Yeah, it's a burst of energy on the part of Colmenares.
That's a great comeback by Marcial, though. This is going to be real tough for the judges to score. Stop! Exceptional battle once again.